Now, I'm gonna take this. This bowl got some water in it because we just washed, so we're gonna dry that out too. And you see this side with the skin? So it's basically hard. That's the outside of it, the skin part. You know, as you can see. So I don't really season that side that much, only for appearance. But this side, see, it's nice open meat. So I will put my flavors there. They're not too much. Don't want to overdo it. So we're going to use the basic trinity, which is like salt, pepper, garlic, and onion. And that's all you need. And maybe a little herb or something. So let me grab a seasoning I have here. So now this is some salt. I'm using pink Himalaya. You don't have to use that. You can use any type of sodium. Not too much of it. I use a little bit, maybe parsley. You can use basil, any type of herb you want. And I'm gonna use a little paprika for some smoked paprika for some color there. And 1, 2 salt, herb, boom, boom, boom. And I'm gonna use a little black pepper. That's about it. Okay. Sometimes I use Italian season, but I'm gonna use basil. It's a good sweet taste for the chicken, and we're just going to use a little of it, and it won't be overpowering. So hold on while I add these seasonings to the chicken. Mix it around there with them seasonings like that. See what I'm saying? See how they do? See, that oil like gives it this extra texture that it's going to need, that helps it out a lot on this here. I like to do that with my meat, and it helps with the flavor, seals, and you know, it just keep it nice, moisturized, and more flavor and taste to it. It just works. It's just something I've been doing for a while, and it works. And so we just gonna put this here like this, right in this bowl. I'll get that seasoning in there. You see, once you season that meat and stuff, see, they'll look beautiful. And we want to just have this sitting here. You see. Let that marinate. I'll be back, and we're gonna go into the pans here. And today, I'm not even putting no onions, no peppers, nothing. I just want a nice pan sear. I want a simple dinner today. I want to put, these are 2 chicken breasts, so that's a good amount of proteins there. And I want some vegetables. And I just want to make a plain white rice tonight. Nothing too special, nothing too fancy. I just want to show how to sear your chicken, and have a good seared chicken, you know, that you can make real quick. Only take a few minutes to prep, and you'll be able to enjoy a nice meal with a lot of flavor and very healthy for you. I'll be back. We're gonna go ahead and add some of this vegetable oil. Whoop, just a little, you see that? Not too much. I'll say that's about a good tablespoon. Just a good tablespoon. You know, I'm a little heavy-handed. Gotta be a little heavy-handed sometime around here. Let's do this. We'll have the chicken. So, I like to start on this side here. I would say this is like the skin, the outer skin side. That's what that is. That's the skin. I'm gonna start there first. Get that nice and hey, you see what I'm saying? And turn that flame back up. Turn that flame back up because you want that baby to be hot. I got a little bit past medium, halfway. Want it hot. Because once you turn it down, it starts creating too much water. You know what I'm saying? We don't want water right now. That's not what we want. We're gonna let that simmer right there before we turn it over. Okay, the next thing is this quick minute rice. You know, right now we ain't got no time to waste. We need the 5-minute rice and get in and get out of this bit. You know what I'm saying? We want to eat. So we got a pot here, nice size little sauce pot, and we're gonna have a 1-to-1. So we got a cup of water, and over here, coming over, we got a cup of rice. It's a 1-and-1, like I told you. So what's gonna happen first? We're gonna take this pot here. We're gonna pour this cup of water and bring it to a boil. And I only got a cup of water because it's only me. That's all I need. It's only me. This is only for me. You know, I'm trying to make something to eat real quick. Get up out of here. Now let me check my chicken out again. Okay. Because that got to come to a nice little bowl. We're going to add some salt and some salt. That's all we're going to add. Salt and a little oil. Maybe some olive oil. Whatever oil you got. You just got a little piece of butter. Put that in there. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. Alright, we're going to move on. Check out this chicken. See what's going on. Oh! That's how it's supposed to be. And you see how I done the liquid. A lot of that liquid gone. So now you left with like some juice over here in the corner and stuff. But you got that syrup going on there. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, so we back again. You know, had to stop again, had a little phone call. You see that there, guy? You see it? You want to eat it already, don't you? Yeah, right there for 1 second. Because I'm not adding nothing else to it that. We're going to leave that open so I can go ahead and finish sauteing. Get a nice coat, brown coat on it. And meanwhile, we're looking over here. You see that? You see that? Yeah, that's where you want that water to be. You see those bubbles? That's almost to a rolling broil. Now, when you add salt to it, it actually turns the temperature up. Let me crank this salt up real quick. Uh-oh. Drop a little of this kosher salt in this water here. And for that rice, you know what I'm saying? Give it a little flavor. Give your rice a little flavor. This that minute rice. When you get good at it, I'll show you later though. That's on another video. When you get good at it, that good minute rice right there, get it at Aldi's. They got it at all the stores. So just go check it out. They got it. That's for that quick meal. If not, I'm going to show you how to do the regular rice. Steam you up some real good rice. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're going to take a little olive oil in there. This is what we're using today. Extra virgins. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Put a little drizzle to drizzle. You see? Just a little like drip in there. You don't need much because that's only a cup of fucking, well, excuse me, that's a cup of water and it's a cup of rice. My bad. So you don't need much, you know what I'm saying? Calm down. So people can't go overboard. I know I'm a little heavy-handed, but calm yourself. Now see what I just did now, just at this point with this chicken. I needed to come more and get browned up from it, so I put up a little bit more iron over meat. You see what I'm saying? And now you see the reaction. You see? You can hear it. That's what you need. At the same time, I'm gonna mix this rice in this water real quick. Get that oil and salt all into it nice and good like that. See, that's that minute right. Only takes 5 minutes. Show you how to do it. You put it here. Basically, you just got that hot water, and you let that baby sit there. See like that? It's a nice little boil going on in that hot water. Because what makes rice is steam. It's not really the water, it's the steam. So right there, you see how it coming to a nice boil right there? That's it. That's it. Turn it off. That's it. It's not brain surgery. Set this over here on the back guy somewhere and let it cool. And then once you let it cool, you got to drop a top on it. You know what I'm saying? Drop the top on it so that rice get where it got to be. Uh-oh, you see what I did there? You saw what I did there. Drop a little Parmesan. That's all I got right now. So I just put a... Now the ones that don't like Parmesan, I know you ain't got to put it. You ain't got to put it. But I'm just showing you the possibilities, the things you can do. So it's unlimited. So I'm gonna turn that Parmesan side over, flip that. The Parmesan flavor get all over. So that could be whatever. That could be fresh Parmesan. That could be some garlic. That could be some lemon zest or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever flavor you feel like. That could even be some peanut butter. Have some of that peanut butter chicken. You know what I'm saying? Get up. And that's done. That's it. That's it right there. That's done. That's perfect. You see that? Turn that flame. Turn that baby off right there. That's it. Ooh, cut it. And what I'm going to do is drop this top to keep that good moisture. And you always want to remove it from the flame. I'm going to remove this from the flame and let it rest. You know. Once you knock it out, you got to let it rest. Some people, you want to jump right in it and start eating and stuff, but no, that meat's still going to be tough. Once you let it rest like a baby, then it's going to relax. And when that baby relaxes, you can slide right in. All right now. See you soon. Okay, people, I decided to give you that bonus feature. I'm going to give you a bonus feature here. You know what I'm saying? Now this is all that goodness from that juicy chicken. You remember that juicy chicken. You're going to see it again real soon. That's all that goodness right there. So what I did, because I'm in a rush like I told you, so I only got a good 20, 30 minutes, 45 minutes tops. So I got a bag of these vegetables right here. You know what I'm saying? These mixed vegetables. Oh, they steam, you know, in the bag. Throw them in the microwave. You know what I'm saying? You give them 6, 7 minutes. Give me 1 second here while I open this up. I need a cameraman. Or a camera girl. Or a camera something. You know, I'm going to get those metal glasses soon. So we're going to be okay. So we're going to drop this. You see that right there? We're going to drop all that goodness. Ooh, nice and steam in the bag in that pan right here. That we had that chicken in. That good goodness right there. Ooh, you see it? You see it? I want to let people know. You know, you don't want to scratch up your pan. Now you can make this fancy all you want. You can put your onions, your peppers, and we call it docking it up. You know, you can dock it up. Put some peppers and all that stuff. That's for another day I'll show you. But today, we're just going to keep it basic. Like I say, you in a rush. You got to eat. You got to get out the door. You got to get to work. It's only you right now. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? It's all on you, what you want to do. Remember, you got all that flavor already down there in that pan. So now you want to just cook them up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So they get that good flavor and they can soak up all that. You see how it's soaking all that flavor up. Let me stop and give you a little